Hey, welcome to the Amiana on the Bay Resort in Nha Trang, Vietnam. We thought we would invite you into our outdoor bath and shower area
And a cute little garden spot.
and just say hello to you in our spa robes before we show you a little bit more about the room, pictures and video. And
Yeah.
we'll talk
Yeah.
a little bit more about the room itself. Should we do that now?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Well, here I am on the front porch, and I barely left that spot for the first day, Rich.
I know, it's a great place to sit in the shade and read. And then when we walk in, right away, I love the sofa. That little corner wall could use a long kind of piece of art.
Yeah, but it was great light, both those windows. We have the blinds open all the time.
Spectacular. All the little details, all the little containers that hold the water, that, you know, on the bedside tables, there's little baskets to put our glasses.
Well, it's beautiful, just finishes, and the wood surfaces and everything was just...
The ceiling.
yeah.
I love the ceiling.
And the artwork over the bed, it was the primary piece of art in the room, but it was nice and big. It kind of carried.
Totally. And speaking of the bed, loved the bedding.
Yeah, it was good. I thought at first it was going to be a little too soft. It's a pillow top, but it was a box spring underneath.
You know, and I continued to run a little hot, so we cranked up, you know, the air had to be cold. The TV, we could flip both directions to watch.
So we could have an evening living room space, and then...
Check out the knobs on the sink counter.
Yeah, I'd never really seen those anywhere.
Look like a stovetop.
Yeah.
Way cool.
Beautiful tile work back and
Inside, outside.
inside, outside.
And look at that great marble tub.
Yeah.
The only thing was the water it just didn't get hot and last long enough to fill that tub.
Yeah. We
So-
finally figured out you had to fill it 4 inches and then wait a little while
Yep.
and then fill it 4 more if you wanted a bath. But the shower was just fine.
Love the outdoor shower space.
Yeah, it was-
So quiet. Really a delightful place.
Yeah. So we're now out front of our villa. We have our own little private beach area.
And the
And-
sand is like incredibly white. It's
It's right on the bay. So we wanted to bring you here and tell you about some of the facilities, really the pool.
Oh, the pools are spectacular. You know, the tile work in the pools. They're saltwater pools. There's 3 large pools.
Yeah.
They've created a bay that is on the far east end of the property, and that's where Paul and I were hanging out and getting some sunshine today.
Right.
That pool and bar, I guess my recommendation would be no kids in that end, which really it isn't designated. This is a family resort.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you're okay with kids kind of running and being kids, you're going to be fine here.
Well, it's the first resort where we've had the menus and things are in English and Russian because there's a lot of Russian tourists here.
That's right. And a lot of Chinese as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, the outside, the landscaping, I mean, this property is only 4 years old, and I look around at all the palm trees, the coconut palms, and, you know, as a landscape lover myself, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I am very impressed with what they've done with the property. All the stonework, you know, inside and out, it is nature
Yeah.
at its finest.
It's really great.
Yeah.
We really love it. So we have more to show you, but that we wanted to
do.
just show you our little palapa.
Yeah.
If we can.
In our
say-
5-star
Yeah.
resort, our one and only on this
Yes.
4.5-month
Yeah.
journey. So, you know, that's the piece too that I know, Paul, you had mentioned it the other day. It's like, yeah, when you're traveling so long, you've got to give yourself, you know, kind of a stop point.
Yeah.
Take a break.
And we have.
Yeah.
We've just kind of let go and kind of just enjoyed the lap of luxury for a
Yeah.
few days.
Yep. So, thanks
So,
for my
Thank
Valentine's
you.
present.
You're welcome.
All right. Now, let's turn this around a little bit. See
Oh.
if people can kind of see.
Okay, well,
yeah,
let's
that's
just
kind
keep
of the
going.
property.
Yeah, and then that's the view of the city of Nha Trang over there.
Exactly. So it's kind of central Vietnam on the coast.
Yeah.
So here we are, and
Yeah.
we'll talk some more later on. And yeah, it might be a beautiful sunset
I
tonight.
hope so.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
This is the awesome view we had from the lobby when we would sit and have our cocktail during happy hour.
Yeah, it's really spectacular.
Yeah, those water features are incredible.
Yeah, but after we were there for a while, we realized that the lobby really needed a little bit more life.
Yeah, there's something, behind that back desk wall, there's a big piece of art. It needs a big light source on it to show that off.
I mean, it's an extraordinarily large room, which is exquisitely designed and executed, but it just felt to us like there were a few surfaces that were more empty than they needed to be.
Yeah, I counted like 8 tables that are void of anything.
Yeah.
And, I just think that could have some plant life.
Flowers and pottery.
Sculptures, yeah, something to really draw your eye around that room.
But it sure didn't stop us from having a drink there every night.
No, and that's the place for happy hour. And there's Paul paying the bill. It's a great space. And this is the outside bar, near one of the pools. Another great place to have a drink at night. Sometimes we'd hang out there just to have a quiet space for dinner.
Yeah.
This is the far end pool down by the bay, and I recommend that this be a no kids zone for those of us that don't want to hang out with children. But that whole area is awesome. The space to step into that fresh water, awesome.
The morning breakfast buffet was incredible. There was so much, and it was different every day.
Well, it offered food for the Chinese, the Russian travelers, the Western travelers, the croissants, all the bread products blew my mind, and they changed those out. It was like different every time we showed up.
I am just not used to eating that much in the morning, so it was a little bit of a struggle to not overdo it.
Yeah, totally. But oh my gosh, the servers in there, they work so hard, and it just runs like clockwork.
Yeah.
Here's our favorite server, and this is Van. She has a young son. She is like awesome.
Video?
Yes.
Oh. And you bought it on the YouTube or
Yes,
the
we will.
Facebook?
We're just adding this to show
We need
breakfast.
the address.
Yeah.
And you price.
Yes, good.
So we can custom make our omelets here, which is very fun. And the staff are outstanding. All I have to say is that 5 days at this resort, I feel like I'm adding 5 pounds to my belly. It's too much pleasure.